Well, let me just start out by saying hello to everyone there in New Delhi, and thank you especially to Professor Barua for inviting me to talk with you for a few minutes today. I'm sorry that I can't be with you in person, but there was a time several years ago when our son Christopher was a recent MIT graduate, a mechanical engineer, and he moved to India and lived there for about a half a year in New Delhi. And my wife and I had a chance to come there and me as part of a congressional delegation and to be with Christopher and also meet with government leaders and business leaders from all over India. And so we have a special soft spot, warm spot in our heart for New Delhi and for India. But today, my day job in the United States Senate is keeping me in the United States, and I can't be with you in person, but my thoughts and best wishes are there. I had the opportunity to meet Professor Barua this past June when she traveled to Washington as my guest to witness Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi's speech to a joint session of Congress. And I was proud to invite Professor Barua, who has devoted her career to teaching her students to think globally, to hear from the like-minded Prime Minister Modi, who has worked during his time as president to transform the quality of life for so many in India. In our modern world, now more than ever, it's important for each of us to think globally and to try to understand how we can and must all work together to address our shared challenges. I often say the keys to any vibrant democracy are the 3 C's: communicate, collaborate, compromise. It's what we try to do in my little state of Delaware. We're trying to do that in our nation of the U.S. as well. But only through open communications and a willingness to collaborate and compromise with one another and the ability to make principal compromises can we eventually find common ground among our differences and make progress for the people that we serve. In my many travels as a naval flight officer, 23-year naval flight officer, retired Navy captain, and now as a U.S. Senator, I've found that people all over the world from every faith, every creed, whether they happen to be Hindu, Christian, Muslim, or Jewish, we have all those folks, all those religions in my state, but each religion has a version of the golden rule. Treat other people the way we want to be treated. I think it's the most important rule of all, and it's an important rule that we learn as children, but it's an important rule for the leaders to follow in everything that they do, that we do. As the United States moves into the first days of a new administration, we find ourselves in a period of change and uncertainty. It's time like these that we must have faith in the inherent goodness of people around the world, and we must remind people of all faiths and no faiths that above all else we need to be guided by that golden rule, whatever our creed is. But thanks to all again for allowing me to join you remotely from a distance, and I just want to wish you all the very best in this new year. God bless you all. Thank you so much.